Hi, I'm Bronche Foston.
I'm Lori Carson.
And this is VNN.
In this week's news, the Blue Friday movement is exploding with new, controversial developments. But first, the only camera shop between San Diego and Los Angeles is closing due to a recent tragedy. Murray Gutman, the owner of Bev Ray Camera, passed away recently, leaving his widow Bev and his best friend Jim Davis to determine what happens next.
Hello, my name is Jim Davis, and I'm working here at Bev Ray Camera here in Old Town Temecula. Murray, the owner of the store, I've known for about 10 years. I started when I had a photography program at Thompson Middle School in Marietta. Murray was extremely helpful in the program. He gave us great deals on cameras and equipment, did repairs for free, and at times even just handed me stuff. And the answer was, when I asked him how much, he said, no charge, for the kids. It was always for the kids. Well, in January of this year, Murray fell and broke his hip and never recovered from that. He passed away on March 17th. The store is going to have to close. The lease for the property is up in July, and it's just not going to be able to continue. There's going to be a celebration of life service at Oakstone Community Church in Wildomar on May 2nd at 11 a.m. And it's going to be exactly that. It's going to be a celebration of his life with friends and family all joining together to remember a very good man.
On April 20th, Temecula City Council voted a new member to their cabinet. More on this with our field correspondent, Sterling Anno.
I'm here at Temecula City Hall, where on April 20th, Temecula's newest city council member was selected into office. On April 20th, 18 candidates showed up at City Hall in hopes of being selected as the newest council member, who would be replacing the seat of former councilman Chuck Washington. After 2 hours of hearings, it was announced that Temecula City Commissioner Michael McCracken was the official selection. When inquired about what he hopes to bring to the city of Temecula, he had this to say.
One thing I like to bring to the city is to fit in, not to blend in. I mean, I have a background with training and education and leadership. One thing I really want to bring to the city is to be able to fit in. We're already a successful city, and I don't need to do anything different to cause chaos and interrupt for the next 18 months. But I think fitting in is one way our residents can actually benefit from this process of saving $150,000. So I think that's awesome.
Until further notice, it looks like the council has made their decision. Lori, Bronche, back to you.
Thanks, Sterling. After the break, the Blue Friday movement storms City Hall.
Our company dates back to 1917, and it was originally called the Wayman Company. And Raymond Wayman was the owner, and he was a fixture in Fallbrook for many, many years. Since then, through a series of mergers and acquisitions, we've grown to become the most successful real estate company in the Fallbrook and Bonsall markets.
Bronche, you know, spring sports are really in full swing.
That's right, Lori, and Paul has our latest sports wrap.
Hello, sports fans. Nathan Smith, a junior from Murrieta Mesa High School, has committed to USC. The 6'7", 276-pound offensive tackle is the number 11 ranked offensive lineman in the nation. 10 other Valley athletes have also signed letters of intent. Elsinore running back Jacob Guglielmana will play football at the University of Redlands. Vista Murrieta's Hunter Tidwell will play baseball at San Jose State University. Calvary Murrieta had 8 signed in a ceremony held at their gymnasium last Friday. Chloe Cargnell-Ludi will play soccer at Oral Roberts University in Oklahoma. McKenna Irvin will play softball at Palomar College. Aaron Hammerstrom will be teeing it up at Corbin University in Oregon. Zach Myers will play football at Minot State University in North Dakota. Christian Redden will join the soccer team at Colorado Christian University. Billy Dietich will also be playing soccer, but at Dordt College in Iowa. Ray Anderson, a multiple world record holder and local strength coach, will be bringing the AAU Strength Sports Festival to Wildomar on May 2nd and 3rd. The event is a qualifier for the AAU Worlds, which will be held in September in Las Vegas. If you are interested in competing, send your application to naturalpower@earthlink.net. Well, that's it for this week, sports fans. We'll see you at the game.
The Blue Friday movement has consistently gained momentum since their initial protest on March 20th in front of Margarita Middle School. On April 20th, the same night that new City Council-elect Michael McCracken was being voted in, these determined activists were making a statement. Our field correspondent Sterling Anno was on the scene for this report.
On April 20th, at the very same City Council hearing that elected Michael McCracken new council member, the supporters of Principal Karen Hayes of Margarita Middle School arrived in protest over the election of a certain candidate. The Karen Hayes supporters have been diligent in their pursuit of justice for their recently terminated colleague. They even showed up at the latest City Council meeting in order to make sure candidate Dr. Ellen Pulsifer, the individual who headed the district board responsible for Hayes' termination, was not selected for City Council.
Every bit of detail and every bit of data before I make a decision.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the Temecula City Council for listening to all the qualifications of these applicants and picking a very qualified candidate for the seat of Chuck Washington.
All in all, the supporters of Karen Hayes were happy with the city's decision, and only time will tell where the Save Hayes movement takes them next. Lori Branche, back to you.
This has been your news for the week.
Thank you for watching Valley News Network. We'll see you next time.